Hello, Elantra. Welcome, everyone. Oh, we're starting out with questions already. Wow, 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 wow. You guys are on the ball. I decided I was going to do Sunday night lives, and I decided that everybody is all bummed out about going to work on Monday, so it just felt like kind of low energy to do it on Sunday night. So guess what? We're going to have Saturday night live. Let me grab a few more of my decks here. If you guys are going to start out asking relationship questions. All right. Hello, everyone. Elantra was first, and she wants to know how Marquis feels about her. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. This works out so much better for me, you guys. For one thing, the live shows are easier to find on YouTube. Second thing is I can scroll up all the way, and there's no glitches. I have never had a glitch on a YouTube live. Of course, this is only my third one, but you know what I mean. So here's the rules. You can post your question, and I may not necessarily go in order, but I'm going to do Elantra Cook first because she jumped on, said hey, and wanted to know how Marquis felt about her. Cute little thumbnail, by the way, Elantra. I like it. Look at this. I got to make sure I got my camera lined up here for the pictures, for the things, tarot cards. Ooh. I wonder if this is a fairly new relationship with you. Oh gosh, you have nothing to worry about. You've got the world. You have nothing to worry about. This person, this relationship is starting out kind of fragile, like with a little bit of fragileness or newness feeling to it. But this person is definitely, this is definitely where you need to be right now. So even if you're having some problems now, they're going to resolve themselves. Hi, Miss Shante. Hi, Tiffany. So excited. Thank you. Hi, Deb Jacob. Your name shows up. Jeannie Dietrich and Shamika. Stella Blue, baby girl. Yep, you can get a reading. Elantra. So, you guys, does anybody have the share option on there? Because that's one of my big things is I'm trying to see if my YouTube's live can be shared, and I'm just not sure right now if it can be, because it doesn't let me do it because I'm live on here. So I'm just wondering if there's a share option on there. See, I can bring it up on my phone here, but I don't have a share option. What's going on with that? So if you guys don't, then that means that I have to do something with my settings so that I can have a share option. So what you guys have to know is you can just ask your question. Now, don't worry if you get skipped because I'm not necessarily doing them in order. So let's see. So what you're going to do is just ask your question. Thank you for joining me. I've been a tarot reader for about 27 years, so you're not going to ever surprise me with any of your questions. So Stella Blue wants to know if she's going to get a job at the Blackbird. Oh, right. Let's get my job cards out. Do you guys like it when I show the cards in here? Because I wasn't sure. Ooh, look at this. I wonder if that's a job where you're either going to have a farther drive, because that's moving into a better place, moving out of a difficult situation into a better place. Ooh, there's somebody. She looks like she's making an offer, but let's not jump to the conclusion till we get card 3 out. They're kind of in the decision making process. If you can see here, they've got some other candidates. How's the energy going now? I'm not sure. They're still undecided here, these two cards, or if they have decided. What I have to say to you is I'm hoping that you get it. The cards are indicating that you're going to move out of a difficult situation into a better situation, but until they anchor the energy that they are for sure going to offer it to you, the cards won't be able to give you an anchored answer. So I'm going to cross my fingers that you get this, but if you don't, I can tell you by what cards showed up, that if you don't get this, something better will for sure be just around the corner. That I can tell you. All right. The notification crew. What does that mean? That's funny. So baby girl, you just have to ask your question. You can just post your question. Shamika, what do I have to know about the weekend? That's kind of an interesting question. Because are you sure you want everyone to know what you're going to do this weekend? I mean, there could be a lot of people potentially watching this. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to look out for you here. All right. What's Shamika need to know about her weekend? Whoa, cards are falling out everywhere. Girlie, set your boundaries. You're going to have to make some decisions. Oh, look at, why do you got your back turned to the decisions? You're looking back. Don't look back. You should never look back, but why are you looking back? You're at a crossroads. Well, that's interesting. What are you going to do this weekend that's going to make you do that? All right. Don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. And it looks like you're at a crossroads in your life where there's a decision to be made. And the queen is looking, she wants to head in the other direction, but she's looking back interested. So I'm going to say you are going to have one heck of an interesting weekend. We got the Judgment card. You're going to have, this is somewhat of a tough weekend, I feel like. These are not easy cards. She's tough, this is tough, this is tough, this is tough. This is going to be a tough weekend, but you know what? You're tough. And overall, are you headed in the right direction this weekend? I'm just going to ask that. Yeah, you've got some challenges. All of these cards kind of point to you've got some challenges. But you know what? I feel like you can, you'll get through these. Take the blindfold off, face whatever it is you need to face, go forward with confidence, and you got this. You got it covered. Just be confident. Be more confident in yourself than what you normally are. Because I think your weekend, you can make your weekend so that it is the most fabulous weekend of your life. Hi, Pagan. Miss Shante, I'm single. Will I meet someone? I don't know. Let's find out. Miss Shante is single, and is she going to meet someone? I'm going to use the Morgan Greer deck for this one. I know your energy is out there. Oh, look, that's the Hermit, and the Hermit always looks. The Hermit's always looking. Shine your light bright, girly. This makes it sound like you have to pay. You have to pay money to meet someone. This could be. This is weird, but this could be, Miss Shante, that paying money to like some kind of a group or some, like what do you call those sites? What do you call those dating sites? Some of them you have to pay for. So it looks like you might have to pay some money to get into a group where you can meet someone. Look at this. Because you're very tired of waiting. This is the card that you're really tired of waiting. The Queen of Wands is like, okay, I'm sitting around waiting and this is not good. I'm not liking this feeling of sitting around. So the answer is yes, you are going to meet someone. But right now you're facing the opposite directions. What this also tells me is a heads up. You might meet somebody who's nothing like you. See how he's the opposite of what you are? But I would consider this person. Because you don't have to have anything in common and you can still have a really good relationship. So yes, you're going to meet someone. It might cost you some money. That's kind of weird. Maybe that's bingo. Maybe I don't know. You're supposed to go play something, go to the casino and sit next to somebody that looks rich. But yeah, I'm going to say yes, you are going to meet somebody, but it's not going to be like really simple, and they're not going to just show up at your door and knock on the door. Tiffany Escalona, is there anything that I should know? I like questions like that. I'm going to use Eileen Connolly's deck for that. Eileen Connolly, she's kind of a rebel woman. What does Tiffany Escalona need to know? Well, the first card we get is that there's some decisions to be made. All right, you've got some options ahead of you. Now, you could be studying or going on a spiritual path. You could be thinking about traveling. All these could represent different areas of your life that you're kind of pondering on. So it's a time of making decisions and go of opportunity, the window here. And so I'm going to say that you have a window of opportunity coming, and it's powerful. I feel like it's a really powerful one. Look at this. You couldn't ask for a better reading. That's like good luck on many levels. This is the good luck card. The wheel talks about being willing to change and big changes. And this is tossing out fear so that you can move forward into this change with courage and know that you're moving in the right direction. So you've got a really powerful new opportunity coming that potentially could make you more money. In addition to everything else that's nice about it, you could end up with a lot more money. Baby girl, where were you? You were there, and then everything shifted up. Okay, what kind of legal problem is Aquarius going to have to face when he did to me 3 years with Amando? Now, didn't you ask that on my last live? You should go back and re-listen to that, because I don't know that anything will change since the last one, because I recognize that problem. I think I did that reading for you. If I did not, will you tell me? But I really think that I answered that in the other video, the other live show. I think you asked that same question. I'll just pull one card on it, but I really feel like that was a repeat, and the cards are not going to tell you anything different. This is waiting. So this is the card about waiting. So we don't know what kind of legal problem, because it's not been sorted out yet. So you just have to wait on that. You can join the list. You mean join the list. You mean if you subscribe and then click the little bell, you will get notified when I go live, which I'm thinking I'm going to switch my lives now on here to Saturday nights at the same time. So whatever time it is where you are now, I think I'm going to do lives on here, because there's a lot less bugs on YouTube than Facebook. Facebook's locking up. I can't see all the comments. Here, I can see everything. Okay, Deb, can you share? Are you able to share this on my tarot wall? Melanie's tarot page, because that would be great, because I have no share option on even when I go on my phone, it doesn't give me a share option, which is very weird. I'm not sure why it doesn't do that. Okay, so Carrie Kudelka. So you guys just joining, you can just go ahead and post your question on there. I'm not necessarily going in order, but I certainly will attempt to get as many done as I can. Thank you, Christina, for sharing. If any of you guys want to share this video so your friends can jump on and get readings, that's up to you. It would be fine, but whatever you need to do. Carrie Kudelka. Is my coworker Larissa having a boy or a girl? My card said boy. Okay, so I can't read for someone else without their permission. Especially I can't tell the sex of their baby, because that would be infringing on their privacy. So as a reader, I have a very high level of integrity. I will read for someone else if they're doing something to you that directly affects your life. Then I'm more than happy to do the reading for someone else, but something like that, I just can't do it, because people would run up to her and say, hey, you're having a boy, and it might shock them, and it might not always be accurate. So I usually don't like to do things like that. But, if it was your pregnancy, I might consider it, but I can't do somebody else's without their permission. Okay, show the cards. All right, so we got to vote on that. I'll show the cards. Susan Walter, is my youngest daughter going to find a new partner soon? Okay, so the first thing we'll do is, does her youngest daughter give her permission to look at this? Because she's a parent, so that's a little bit different relationship. Oh, wow. She's kind of wounded. See that? See the 9 of Wands? She's been wounded, but this is the yes card. Aces are yes for me. So her youngest daughter is giving us permission to ask that, because for me, when an ace comes up, it's a yes. So is her youngest daughter going to find a partner soon? Let's find out. Oh, there's a little bit of waiting there. A little bit of waiting on that. See, sometimes I will read the meaning of the cards. Other times you can tell what's happening in the card. He's waiting for somebody to love. But she probably feels like she's waited long enough. And then look at that card. Look at that. After the wait, guess what? And now, you guys, just so you know timing, this is a 7. So this could be like 7 months, but because this card came with a 6 months, I would say anywhere from 6 to 7 months, somebody's going to come and offer love. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That's what I like about the tarot. It can be very, very clear. What do you guys think about if we come on here together and we attempt to solve a murder mystery case that's cold or unsolved, and we do it together? And so we can pull cards and we can go together, and you guys, we can attempt to solve it together. What do you think about doing that for a future live show? Can you let me know in the comments if you'd be open to that? And we would go through the mystery together and we document what we found out. I mean, I just kind of think that that would be fun. So Sasha Shaker, you can just go ahead and ask your question. Sheila Clark, yay! Thank you for joining the live. Thanks everybody for joining the live. And thank all of you who are sharing this so other people can join it. If you click the bell, subscribe and the bell, you'll get notified every time I upload videos. And today, I don't know, I think I did 2 or 3 today. In the beginning, I'll upload quite a bit to build my channel back up. After that, I'll probably upload new videos every Tuesday, and I'll do lives every Saturday. You're a Sagittarius. That's wonderful. Twixie Bar, should I let Josh know how I feel about him, or just move on? Or should I just move on? Okay, Twixie Bar, should she let Josh know how she feels about him? So you guys, when I show the cards, do you want me to kind of explain what I'm getting from the cards so you guys can all learn to read tarot with me? Be like a tarot class. So I'm going to tell you about the High Priestess. She's secretive, okay? So she's the one that's, if she had a word, it would be shh, very quiet, very quiet. She's very, very quiet. So I'm going to say that we can also ask, we can ask the cards why, because this is kind of indicating that you need to be quiet, but we need to know why, because this is indicating that you should not share your feelings with him. So we'll ask why to get you some more information. So this is going to trigger something in him. If you tell him how you feel, there's a trigger here. So this is be patient, be more patient, because he's like wounded. This Josh is wounded. See the wounded people? Crutches? I mean, I'm not saying he's on crutches or anything like that, but this is the card about abandonment. See, there's a building here that represents some kind of structure. Some people think it's religious. I don't care what it is. And they feel like they're kicked out. So he's got abandonment issues. So you need to wait on that before you tell him. So then we're going to also ask her second part of her question is, should she just move on? Is it in her highest and best interest to move on and find somebody else? So we're going to ask that as a second part. And this is definitely the card about having a big change. Maybe he's so wounded that he's just not able to open up to you. And this would be the card that if you feel like moving on, this is the movement card. It's the big change card. Like, I need a big change. So maybe you're thinking that it is time to move on, and the world card would validate that for you. Giza Haza Lagus Lagaki. I'm a musician, a famous one. You can, what? You're a famous musician? Is that your real name? One you can see on YouTube? Okay. Do I Google your name there? What do you need for a reading? Why is this urgent? Famous people need readings too, I guess. But you have to ask your questioner. I won't know. Unfriendly black hotties. Sometimes I could just go through here and read your names. Is your ex coming back? All right, let's grab a different deck for that. Is unfriendly black hotties ex coming back? All right. Is the ex coming back? What do you guys say? Everybody answer that question with that card. Does that look like somebody's coming back? Seriously, that is a heart with 3 swords in it. I don't even have to pull any more cards. That would be a big no. And I'm very sorry, because if that's what you wanted, that card is not looking like that's gonna happen. Jessica with an A on the other end. Jessica with a double A on the end. Oops. Jessica, I lost your name. Isn't that funny when you think you're gonna scroll and then all of a sudden it goes down like 25 people at a time. You guys would be interested in the mystery. That is great. So I'm looking for, here we go, for Jessica with 2 A's. I thought I had you in here. Oh, will me and my ex, oh, that's another ex question. Will me and my ex get back together this year before this year is over? Because she's feeling around October. Okay, so Jessica with another A at the end, is her and her ex going to get back together? Now, you guys notice that card is like 3 people staring, right? They're like, what the fuck are you thinking? Oops. Wasn't supposed to say the F word. YouTube is like really screening that. Good thing I don't have a whole lot of followers, because I don't think I have to worry about YouTube putting me in the F room. Okay, so there's some women watching this. Are you sure you want that ex back? This is fighting. Did you guys do a lot of fighting? Because this is like fighting, still got the weapon there, 2 people left, and they're not coming back. I'm not, I mean, I feel bad if you thought it was going to be October. Look at, I reshuffled. I think you need to rethink why you would want this person back. Because these cards don't look like fun. This does not look like a fun relationship. I don't know. I think you should rethink that. What it is that you were thinking they wanted to come back. I don't know that they're coming back with those cards. I would have to say, like, at this time, the energies no. It doesn't mean that they couldn't change their mind. But I would definitely write down what happened that they left, and if you really want to live with that in the future. Sheila Clark, the guilt of putting my fur baby to rest. Oh, that's so sad. Was it the right decision? Okay, let me grab a different deck here. I'm going to use this one. Was it the right decision for Sheila Clark to put her fur baby down? That's so sad to have to do that. Yes. Yes, it was. Did they get cremated? Because I feel like this is an urn. It was definitely time for them to go back to nature. It was very hard on you. This pet was a very loyal pet, and yeah, I'm gonna say that was a tough decision for you, but it was the right decision. That pet is extremely glad to not be any pain anymore, so you can actually rest assured that you did the right decision on that one, and we are all deeply sorry for the loss of your fur baby. Any messages from your spirit guide, Breezy Living? Okay, Breezy. Let's see, what kind of spirit guides do you have? Let me grab a deck that's got some interesting spirit guides in it. Oh, this one looks fun. What does Breezy Living's spirit guide have to say to her? So if you guys are just joining, you can go ahead and ask a question. There's something that you've put a lot of time in that your spirit guides are saying you can kind of walk away and emotionally detach from something. It's just turn your back on it. Look at this. This is turn your back on negative people that are stealing your energy. In fact, identify people who just suck your energy out. You're spending time with them and they're like, blah, they just suck your energy out. Turn your back and move toward the people who support you and love you on your journey, and don't worry about the other people. And you're going to build wealth. Your spirit guides are going to help you. It might feel like you have the empty basket now, but you're going to fill it up one at a time, slowly. So you're going to be making decisions that are headed you in the direction of wealth, one step at a time. Take it one step at a time, and don't judge where you are financially right now, because it's going to change for the better. Raquel, hi Raquel, any message for you? Yeah, let's grab a message. Let's grab this other deck, and for those of you just joining, go ahead and ask a question on here, post a question, and we'll see if we can get to you. Any message. So Raquel just wants a generic one. Ace of Wands. Wow. That is a pretty powerful message. Spirit is definitely sending you signs. In fact, I would pay attention to the clouds. Oh my God, how did this happen? 2 Ace of Cups. Raquel, aces are the most powerful cards in the deck, and with 2 aces, you're looking at literally miracles. You're looking at literally miracles, especially around the area of love and deeper love. And here's what your spirit wants you to know. Building your inner strength is going to build your outer strength. So you're actually right now on a path. See the snake here? You're getting rid of snake people. You're getting rid of negative thinking. You're thinking more loving thoughts, and you're building your inner strength. And you can literally, with those 2 aces and the strength card, right now the world is yours, and consider it to be a playground. So if you've got any challenges, tackle them now, because it'll be so much easier for you than waiting, because you're in like a miracle realm right now. The aces are really powerful for you. I feel like you're starting something new, and I would put a lot of energy into it if I were you. Sweet Pea, is new love coming your way? Let's find out. Is new love coming to Sweet Pea? Ooh, let's certainly hope so, but let's see what the cards say. Oh my gosh, girlie, what are you doing? Sweet Pea, what are you doing? What kind of fear, what kind of prison have you put yourself into? You've literally got yourself so worried, so stressed out. How are you going to bring in love when you're ready for a battle? You're like, I don't know what happened in your last love, but it looked like you got pissed off. This is like pissed off, hurt, wounded, trapped. So I'm going to ask, what does Sweet Pea have to know in order to bring love into her life? We'll make it action-based. So you have to start looking. Go to the window. Go to Man Mart. Go to Man Mart and start shopping. Or Woman Mart, whatever your preference is. No one cares, because whoever you choose to love is who you choose to love, with no judgment. If you're just joining this, go ahead and post your question. I don't have any rules about questions, so you can just ask anything you want. But if you start looking, you're going to have a lot of options available. All right. And there you have it. There you have it. The Knight of Wands. It doesn't get any better than that. Your knight in shining armor wants to come to you. You have to take some action and go out there and look. Start taking some action, and your knight will come. And whatever your last relationship was, close the door on it. You're not going to repeat that. So shut the door and don't think about it, and don't speak about it anymore, and don't put that energy there. Oh, I didn't read for you? Oh. Sierra H, or Chara H, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, is asking for a general reading. Okay, generally, what does Chara H need to know? What does Chara H need to know? 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Right there you could stop, because that is success. Look at this. You're not only building on your intuition, following your gut feelings, you're going to be admired by people. Whatever you're involved in now, you're on the right path. So you're building your way up to people admiring you. So volunteer for extra work. Become really good at whatever your skills are. Don't pay attention to the people that you think are, stealing or taking something away. This is like sneaky behavior, taking things away. So don't pay a lot of attention to those people unless you need to take action on it, because look at that. You got the sun coming. So you're literally, are you planning a trip? Holy crap. I feel like you're going to travel and it's going to be gorgeous. I feel like you're going to travel and it's going to be beautiful. I feel like you need to be careful with what shoes you wear, because I think your knees could hurt, or one of your knees, because of the shoes you wear. So I think I would just put out there, be careful about what shoes you wear and that they are comfortable, because I feel like you could have a little bit of knee pain if you're walking too much in a shoe that doesn't fit right. Jeannie Dietrich, will I find new love in 2020? All right, let's look. What are you guys giving permission about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. You got some conversation going on here. All right, let me see. Where was I? I forgot where I was now. Steph XO12. How is my life going to be with a lieutenant? Ooh. That's been after me for almost 6 years with his family like me. I'm Cancer. Okay, so how is her life going to be with a lieutenant? That's a really interesting question. Steph XO12. Let's ask the cards. This is going to be really interesting. I don't know if that's a lieutenant in the military, I'm assuming, or a lieutenant in the police force. Not sure what that lieutenant is. But we're going to pull a few cards out here, and you guys look at these cards and see if you get, just on the pictures of them, if you get any ideas as to what is going on in the cards. I'm going to pull one more here, all right? So now we've got 3 cards, you guys. You see what you see what we're going to do here? So, look at here. This is somebody who's planting the seeds. In other words, they want something to grow. They want to plant the seeds to have something grow into a beautiful tree or a beautiful relationship or something beautiful. And then we've got somebody else who, there's an offer being made, like an offer for love or an offer for a deep friendship. And yet it's a new way. It's a new way of living because pages are new. And then we've got troubles, a lot of troubles here. This is the card. The sword suit is about troubles. So what we can do is, I'm going to ask a different deck. What would be the outcome if she pursued the relationship with the lieutenant? Because there's a few little challenges to this. And there again, we get these swords. So I wonder if this person is in battle mode a lot of the time, or some kind of too serious. But this is, if you could work out the troubles here, you could be happy with them. But it looks like you have to have everything very organized, the boundaries really well set, and then you could have happiness. The relationships are always work. They're never easy. And if you put the work into it, you could have happiness. But there are going to be some boundaries that you would have to set, as with any relationship. Blue gem. Why is my husband being distant? Okay, let's ask that. Let's ask a different deck. Why is Blue Gem's husband being distant? How many cards do you think I should pull in order to tell the story? Look at that. Gosh, he's floating up into the ethers. That's how distant he is. He's turning half into smoke. So what cards are these? 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. So he had some expectations on how something was going to go, and he doesn't feel like they were met. Like, he doesn't feel like the expectations of what he had for happiness were met. And let me pull one more card in addition to that. Look at this. A meditator goes off to meditate. How you can't get any more distant than that. He is pulling away. He feels, this is so weird to say this. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but this person is above them. So he feels like somebody was above him or thought they were better than him, or maybe I don't know if you made condescending remarks, or you're constantly trying to fix him, or that he needs to change and he needs to change, something like that, to the point where he's taken a big old time out right now. He's definitely taken a time out. I'm just asking if there's, oh God, I shouldn't have a deck out like this if there's children watching. So I'm not going to put this out, because this deck, the artist decided to expose everything. It looks like he is just going through a lot of challenges, and you're going to just have to have some communication with him, open communication, and see if there is how you can bring the relationship back. So I'm getting that you need to communicate your feelings with him to see what's going on with that, particularly around the area where he feels like someone's driving his life or trying to run his life for him. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I have the idea, you guys, of solving murder mysteries together, and I'm pretty excited about it. I think we would be a good team for doing that. So you guys find some good ones, post them on here. I don't like to do a whole lot of research on them because I think when I go into them not knowing as much, it's better. It's actually better. Yes, you can get on the list. Just ask your question. You can just go ahead and ask your question. So Sasha Shaker wants to know if she's going to be famous. Oh, that's a good question. Is Sasha Shaker going to be famous? Let's find out. Don't need to pull any more cards. The answer is yes. Whatever you are doing, you're passionate about it, you're strong in it, you're gifted in it. This is leadership, crown leadership. Yes, you are going to be famous. Absolutely, 100% yes. And that surprised me. Hi, thank you for being a new subscriber, Steph. I am so happy that you guys are subscribing. That just brings a lot of joy to me because then when I get to I know I'm way far away. I don't know if I'll ever get there. But if I get to 1,000 subscribers, they give me a community button. I earn a community button, and then I can actually tell you guys when I'm jumping on live, and I can put little messages on there and we can interact back and forth. But until I get 1,000 subscribers, I haven't earned that. So then I just have to show up live, and those of you who click the little bell will get notification of when I'm live. So I'm kind of hoping, thank you, Deb, for sharing that on the wall. I don't know who I skipped. If I skipped you, just re-ask your question because I'm not necessarily going in order. So okay. How does AJ, this is from Peach Love. That's such a cute name. How does AJY feels about me now, and will we someday get TGT in the future? TGT, is that tight or something? TGT. How does AJY feel about Peach Love? So here we go, you guys. Look at these cards. Now, some of these cards, when I put them out, you might be horrified because this is the Devil card. Whatever. This tells the story, and it's better to know the story, right? So who's feeling trapped? Somebody doesn't want to be trapped. They want their freedom. They don't want somebody who's needy. They want things their way. They want you to see things a different way also. Like view this from a different, but this is like feeling trapped, right? It's feeling trapped, feeling watched. Somebody feels like they're constantly waiting for something. Like, I'm constantly waiting for something. Wow, this is major. These are 3 major cards. The star card indicates, if I was to say, how would this person feel about you right now? This isn't very good, the Devil card, all right? They're feeling like kind of like trapped or stuck or not very good. And this is that they're willing to kind of hang in there to see if this changes. So I don't know if you spend a lot of time talking about your past relationships or talking about negative things, or you've led this person to believe that in some way you don't want to be trapped in a relationship. But thank goodness this card comes here, because this means that your hopes and dreams can come true, and that if you stay balanced, because they're pouring the water out of both hands in the cups, if you stay balanced and you work through whatever fears are here, you can succeed at this, and this person will. So let's just call it this way. You've kind of got to earn their trust and earn their respect. That's what I'm going to say. That's what those cards are representing. Welcome to all the new people. Will health insurance help me in my case, and will they pay? That's a good question. Madeline J, is health insurance going to help you, and will they pay? Is the health insurance going to help? Let's ask that first. Oh, these look like crooked people. Jeez. Look at that. Looks like crooked people already. But stay focused. Stay focused on their crookedness. Catch them on that. Catch them. You're watching them. Keep a close eye on them. Let's keep pulling some cards here. That's what I like about the tarot. This is your illness card. And your illness is elusive. It's like not fully diagnosed, okay? So this means part of it they know what's going on, but part of it is hidden by the cloak. And so are they going to pay? Well, they're going to try not to, or they're going to try to not pay enough or whatever, but you stay focused on them. And let's pull another card on the 5 of Cups and see if your health situation. Okay, so this just tells me stay patient, because they're consulting with other people, with other experts. Stay patient, and this is going to work out. And then let's see about this crappy insurance. Is this crappy insurance going to give in and finally pay? Yes, but you got to stand your ground. You've got to stand your ground, and then yes, see the firm foot, and you can overcome that and make them pay. And they will find out what is wrong with you and get a treatment plan that you will feel good about. Now remember, health questions, this is entertainment purposes only. I'm not a licensed physician or a medical person, so just keep that in mind, that this is just reading for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. Julie Brandt. Jeannie Dietrich. Oh, did I say your name and forget to answer your question? What was your question? What does Spirit want you to know? I have been seeing 55 and 7 a lot lately. 55 means change is coming, change is necessary. 5s are you want more freedom, you want more change. A 7 means success, that you're going to be successful. And what does Spirit want you to know? So you guys, if I skip you, or like I think I said your name, Jeannie, and then forgot to do your reading, so that was totally my bad. But if I skip you, you can don't be afraid to re-ask your question. But I'm not always going in order. Sometimes I go, wherever the wind blows, I guess you could say. This is strength. So Jeannie, Spirit wants you to know that you're stronger than you know. Look at this. You're going to master a financial situation, but you've got to hold on to your money right now. Build inner strength. Don't let people shit on you anymore. Don't let people crap on you. Set your boundaries. Stay strong. And hold on to your money right now. Don't be spending a whole lot. Like, conserve your money. And you're going to end up being fine. And the numerology that you've got is messages from Spirit. This is Ace of Wands. Spirit's communicating to you through patterns of numbers. And remember, Jeannie, that 5, E and W are the 5 numbers, and you've got 2 E's in your name and 2 N's. What is that? 5 and 5. So the 5 you're seeing, Jeannie, is the 5 in your name. Now your last name, Dietrich, has I, if that's your real name, and that's a 9. So don't be surprised if you also see 9, and that's healing and teaching and being compassionate. So the 5s are all about travel and adventure and freedom, and it's a wonderful number. It's a wonderful number. So the universe is definitely sending you signs in that way. Okay. Julie Brandt, is the relationship I've been manifesting work out? Is the relationship that she's working on manifesting, is this going to work out for Julie Brandt? Did I pass you? Did you post your question? Don't worry if you get the 8 of Cups right away, because we don't have the whole story, Julie, so don't freak out, because this is very interesting. If you love unconditionally, meaning you don't have a lot of expectations on this person, this will work out. but somebody's thinking of leaving, or somebody's got the energy, well, if this one thing, everything else is good, but if this one thing bothers me, I'm out of here. You got to get rid of that kind of energy. But with the World card, the World kind of trumps this one, and that this has the potential to be successful, and that, yes, the manifesting that you're doing is powerful work, and you should keep doing it. You should keep doing that work. Vashali Mir Puri. Is the person who cheated on me sorry, and is he happy, or is he going to call me? Do you want him to call you if he cheated on you? I'm just saying. Is the person who cheated on you sorry? All right, let's just ask that. Is the person who cheated on Vashali Mipur? I don't know. They're thinking about it. I don't know that that's the sorry card. I mean, they're kind of looking at that behavior that they did. This could be a yes, because I have a yes agreement. So they're thought about it, and maybe, that is a yes card. And then what was the rest? Is he going to call you? We don't know that yet, because the energy's not there yet. The energy's not quite there for a call. Is this a good relationship for her? I'm just going to throw that question out there. I don't know. Spirit is saying ponder this relationship deeply and what you desire for happiness, and if that person really can meet it. They just want you to kind of ponder on that a little bit. Lena Grace, did you post your question? So I'll scroll back up if I miss somebody. Jennifer Campbell is looking forward to the next week. Yeah, next Saturday. Why did Sean text you the other day? This will be a good one. Why did Sean text Christina Corns? All right, Sean, why did you text her the other day? This is going to be really interesting. What the heck? Queen of Swords. Were you kind of angry when you got that? Because it looks like you got your weapon in the ground. Like, why did you do that? He's, oh my gosh, we get like a beast. I think he thinks he's got control. This is weird, because why am I saying this? I feel like with this card, it's kind of a control issue. Like, and look at the bulls. He's bullheaded. Bullheaded. We got two bulls in here. Bullheaded. Stubborn. Thinks he's got control over the situation. He thinks he's got you figured out. That's why. That is so weird. Hope that answered your question. Where did my ex Jared FB friend request me? What? Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, why? Why did my ex, your ex who's Jared, Facebook friend request you after a year of no contact? He won't speak up. Is he just spying? Oh, let's find out. Why would an ex want to all of a sudden be on your Facebook friend, Sheila Clark? Is Jared spying on her, or why is he wanting to be a Facebook friend? Maybe he got hacked. Ooh, he's kind of pissed off. Kind of pissed off yet. I think I can say pissed off. Yeah, he's definitely watching. He's definitely watching. He wants to see if you're interacting with anybody. He wants to try to figure out if you're with somebody else. Yeah, it's pretty much the spying thing. I think that you actually nailed that spot on. It was strange. Yes, it was strange. All right, let me scroll up here to see if I missed anybody's questions here. Yeah, Madeline, take it with cautious. Yes, be cautious. Sometimes, you guys, with the health insurance, it is a battle to get them to pay, but you have to fight the fight. It's a good fight to fight. Somebody has to fight them. Amanda Vasquez, are you still on? What's David Whitley's feelings for you? Okay, let's ask that. Amanda Vasquez, how does David Whitley feel about her? How does David Whitley feel about her? All right. You guys post some murder mysteries that are cold cases so that we can next week, let's solve a mystery together. Let's solve a murder mystery together. I think that would be really, really fun. Oh boy, this is interesting. You know what? This is kind of somebody's needing a timeout, all right? Somebody's needing a timeout. They're making an offer here, but somebody's crabby and they don't know. There's an offer of love here, or an offer of friendship, or an offer coming in, but somebody's so crabby they don't want to look at it, and it's not balanced. It's not balanced. This person doesn't know how they feel about you. 1 minute it's this, 1 minute it's that, then they need a break. Then they feel this, then they feel that, then they need a break, and you're like, oh dude, what the heck? This is you, like, what are you doing? You are driving me crazy. I'm gonna hold this pentacle up until you figure out what you're doing. Oh, hopefully he will. Hopefully he'll figure that out. Excuse me. All right. Hi, Deidre Ilardo. Welcome. Anyone who wants to post a question, you can go ahead and post a question. We've got a couple minutes left here coming up on the hour. So I will... Why is Jared pissed off? Why does Jared do anything? Jared, because his name starts with a J and that's a 1, and 1 people tend to get pissed off. This is, I love this angel Temperance when she comes in, because she's like, dude, some people are not balanced. Like they get angry when they get unbalanced, and that happens to a lot of people. If they get, normally things that would not make them angry would suddenly make them angry. This is the night of the X, I think. This is definitely the night of the X, for sure. Let me see here. If I missed anybody. Zach, did I answer your question? Will your ex and you get back together? Hey, Zach, how are you doing tonight? Is your ex going to get back together with you, Zach? I don't think I read for you yet. Oh, look at you. Well, you're kind of hoping that, because you're a very nice person. You're a very nice person. You know what, Zach? You're kind, you're compassionate, you're loving, you're good to be in a relationship with. And then look at, this person is like not looking at you. Like they're not wanting to deal with something. I'm going to say right now, heart is closed off. Do you see the Zach? Do you see the arms closed off? It's not even open to love. This person not even open to it. That's sad, because you're a really good person. So right now, no. But things can change. Things can change. But right now it's looking like no. That's too bad. Lena Grace, did you ask your question? I'm scrolling up. You have to post your question and then I can answer it. If you're still on. Next week, we're going to do a murder mystery. So what's going to happen is I'm going to post a little bit about the murder mystery. I'm going to pull cards. I'm going to zoom the camera in. And you guys, I'm going to teach you how to look at the details in the cards to solve murder mysteries. And you guys, if we do this for a few weeks, you're going to get the hang of it, and you're absolutely going to love diving into these murder mysteries. We can also do missing persons, but that's a little harder because you have to look at the terrain. In order to know where someone is, you have to identify the terrain that's on the card. So it's pretty much different. When missing persons is harder. It's harder. I'm the meditator. Oh, that is wonderful. Lena Grace. She wants to know if thinks she could be a singer. Lena Grace. Can Lena Grace be a singer? Okay, Lena Grace, I am now answering your question. Can Lena Grace be a singer? Can she be a singer? What will be the outcome if she's a singer? Okay, you got to learn some techniques, like vocal techniques. And here's range. See the arm? And also bending the voice. How do you do that? I don't know. Bending the voice. I don't know what that means, but that's what the reading is. So you've got a little more to learn, and then you've got to be patient. You've got to be very patient. And this is finding your genre. Is that how you say it? Genre. Finding your niche of what songs. And it feels like you could sing spiritual songs. Spiritual songs. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I'm sorry. I just have to say it. I have to say what I'm getting because that's all I can do. So it's going to be difficult in the beginning to get this off. This is the rough waters. It's a rough career to get started in. And let me just see what your journey will be like. But you know what? Put a lot of energy into it because this is something that's exciting. Learn it. Know that it's a rough road, but what road is easy anyway? And yeah, I think you can do this. But the 2 pages is you have to start kind of, in the beginning or on the bottom, so to speak, in the beginning or on the bottom. Deidre Ilardo, is my deceased daughter my spirit guide? Oh my God, I'm so sorry your daughter passed away. I have a deck called the Steampunk, and it looks like that. And this is the deck that, because I'm not a medium, I use a tarot deck to speak with deceased people. Usually I need their name, like their first name. But Deidre, I will just ask if your deceased daughter is your spirit guide. Is Deidre's deceased daughter her spirit guide? Now ignore kind of the pose that this woman has here. She is your spirit guide. And also, do you wake up at certain times? Because I feel like she wakes you up at certain times of the night. And I also, I feel like you have one of her dresses. And this is a lot of sadness. There's a lot of sadness here. And she's concerned about somebody's drinking. So is somebody in the family drinking a little bit more than they should? She shows a little bit of concern for somebody who's drinking. So I don't know who that is, but she is doing really well on the other side. Now she continues to study, or she's going to university. She's going to university there, okay? So she's loving the fact that she can learn over there. Oh, your stepfather. Oh, yikes. Well, I don't want to reveal too much, so I'm sorry about that. But she's actually, look at how well she is. She's strong over there. She's resilient, and she's learning something, like a university, I keep hearing. And yes, she's your spirit guide. She'll always be your spirit guide. I don't know why she's talking about a pillowcase. I don't know. Sometimes they talk about things and I'm like, okay, I don't know what you're saying here about the pillowcase, but okay. Lauren Ashley, do you have any idea on why my sister passed away suddenly? Her name was Pat. Thank you for her name because that really helps me. Pat, do you know why you... Lauren Ashley, so we're trying to communicate with Pat. So Pat, do you know why you passed away so suddenly, Pat? Do you know why you passed away? Sometimes they don't. Wow. A valve broke? A valve broke. Would this be aneurysm or heart valve? Do you see this looks like a valve and it blew? So I don't know if this is aneurysm or a valve. A valve blew. I'm sorry, a valve blew. It blew, a valve blew. And she woke up dead. So how are you doing over there, Pat? Because I'm sure she's going to want to ask that. Oh, God, she's funny. I floated way up above the earth. Okay. And she said the night sky was beautiful. She said the night sky is beautiful. Okay, Pat. So you got over there. There was some disagreement in the family. Like somebody was like disagreeing. There's a disagreement in the family. That I don't know why she's talking about that. But she definitely made it to the other side. Now she's a little shocked that she's over there. She's like, whoa, this was pretty interesting that, like when you wake up dead, she's like, wow, that was interesting. But she is in a landscape where there's a meadow and a mountain. A meadow and a mountain is what she's talking about. So thank you, Susan. Okay, so we're on the 9 o'clock, and I start to kind of, you guys, my time limit for lives is about 1 hour, and then I start to kind of, get tired, because I have a farm here to keep up, and you guys know, sometimes farm work can really be exhausting. So if we can, JD Yeager, oh my God, JD Yeager, I'm so happy to see your name come on the screen. JD Yeager, I got to tell you something. Right now, I have had no glitches. I have had no lockups. I think everybody can hear me. I've had nothing wrong with my camera. My camera's been focusing beautifully. Look at this. I can pull out any card here. Look at my camera. Facebook, it acts up. My camera acts up, which, by the way, this one's grainy. It's like grainy. So I do have another camera to install instead of using my laptop, so I'll be crystal clear if I want to have a little picture of myself. But I don't have to have a little picture of myself. But so JD, I'm so glad you're on here, and because I can scroll all the way up to the very first comment. The comments are clear. They're big. I can see people's names, and I just, YouTube's the way to go. I'm telling you, JD does Harlow by JD, and she does readings on Facebook that are so accurate. It's just creepy accurate. That's what I call it, but it's amazing. And but YouTube, I don't have to worry. It's never locking up. And other people who have gone live on YouTube have said the same thing. YouTube, there's no such thing as locking up on YouTube. I don't know why. It's a better format. And thank you guys thank you, Deb Jacob, for copying this to my Facebook page, because I can't do it when I'm on the live. It doesn't even offer me a share button. Even when I go on my phone, the share button isn't there because I'm live, I guess. So, did you have a disagreement over your mother's estate? Oh, my God. Oh, dear. Okay, thank you for asking that. What night is it tonight? Friday? And I said Saturday. I don't know. What night works better for you guys? I want to pick one night and stay with it. Do you guys like Friday nights? We should have a vote on here. And try to get your friends to subscribe, because as soon as I get 1,000 votes, I get the community button. Well, then you guys, guess what? You can come to my channel and you can see messages I write to you. So I can say, hey, the live's going to be this time at this way. But I don't get that till I get 1,000 subscribers, which at this rate is probably going to take me a year. That's okay. I don't care. Maya, okay, one last question, Maya, hello. Maya, hello, Friday, please, I'm off. Okay. Okay, let's do Friday nights. How about Friday nights at 8? Because I like to go to Fish Fries, and we go to Fish Fries, and there's no way we can get back, for 7 o'clock. So how about Central Standard Time every Friday? We'll do that. So that sounds good. And so I'm going to think of a murder mystery. We're going to all do this together. And you guys, when I show you how to do this, it's going to blow your mind. I promise. We'll be solving or attempting to solve. Everything's always alleged and attempting. We'll get used to that language. But we will definitely, it's going to blow your mind. I've got all the tarot decks I need for mystery solving. And you guys are going to love it. So, Maya, hello. My question is, the guy on my mind, is he the one for me? If you can tell me what he feels about me. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask if the guy that's on her mind, Maya, hello, how does he feel about her? Okay, so if you don't always make it, you can always still tune in to listen, because you'll still learn even by listening. Here he is. He's kind of a fiery type of person. Fiery energy. Oh my gosh. He feels okay. Two things. Okay, Maya, hello. He's definitely focused. Okay, so he's definitely focused on you with a fragile energy. Okay, a fragile new. I don't know if he thinks you spend a lot, but this is like spending. So he might think that you spend a lot. But he also, at the same time, thinks that you're very giving. He thinks that you're very giving. So, look at that. He thinks you're very giving. I guess, this is the happiness card. So he's looking at you like you're a happy person. He wants to have, somebody who is very happy. He wants to have somebody who's very happy and like knows how to manage money. So I'm thinking I'm gonna ask Maya. Hello. I'm gonna ask, is this a good relationship for you? Because sometimes people don't know that. Oh, look at the money card. You're so independent. As long as he lets you be independent and lets you fully be you, because you're a rebel woman, Maya. You are a rebel woman. So as long as he lets you have a lot of freedom, to do what you want, because you like nice things. You like nice things. Then I think that this has some potential. Has some potential there. So thank you for being patient with that. Okay, you guys, murder mystery next Friday, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Central Standard Time is when we're going to do the murder mysteries. So if you can't make it, you can watch the live later, because I'll still explain the cards and how we do it. So even if you miss the first one or two, keep watching the full live shows so that you can get the hang of how to read the cards. Because in the process of murder mysteries, not only are we helping these poor people who got murdered, but we're also... I'm going to teach you how to talk to the deceased using my steampunk deck, and you're also going to learn how to use a variety of decks to get clues. This will be fun because we're all solving it together, okay? Now, I will still also try to allow some time to take some questions at the end so that you guys can ask questions. So, all right, you guys, I just want to thank you for tuning in tonight. And this has been a lot of fun for me, and I'll see you next Friday night. Ooh, I can't hardly wait to find a murder mystery. I'm on it right now.